simbahan o makasaysayang simbahan na nakatayo sa Cebu City? Lizan?
Oo, meron. Teka lang, may naisulat yata akong kagabi. Kukunin ko lang sa bag. Ito na yung mga simbahan na makasaysayan na alam mo. Yun, kami, pakibasa ma. Bucket list. 5 makasaysayang simbahan. First, Santo Tomas de Villanueva Parish. Second, San Nicolas de Tolentino Parish Church. Third, Basilica Minore del Santo Niño. Fourth, Metropolitan Cathedral Church. At ikalima kay San Jose de la Montaña Parish.
Teka lang, parang kumilayo sa akin yung isang simbahan. Ano ba yun? Yung Santo Tomas de Villanueva? Yan nga. Gusto mo puntahan natin? Sige. Alam ko kung saan yung matatagpuan. Talaga? Next time ako. Sige. Let's go! Pupunta na tayo sa Santo Tomas de Villanueva. Located in Pardo, Cebu City. Ganda nito. Samahan niyo kami sa aming paglalakbay tungo sa Pardo.
Andito na tayo sa isa sa mga makasaysayang simbahan ng Cebu City, ang
Santo Tomas de Villanueva. May nakita ako, simbahan ng Pardo. Itinatag bilang parokya ng Diocese ng Cebu sa patronato ni Santo Tomas de Villanueva at ipinatayo ang unang simbahan yari sa Tabiki at Nipa sa panahon ni Padre Domingo Sanchez, 1866, napinsalan ng lindol noong 1877
at ipinatayo ang kasalukuyang simbahan yari sa bato ayon sa disenyo ni Domingo de Escondrelas sa panahon ni Padre Manuel Ibias noong 1880 hanggang 1893. Muling ipinaayos ni Padre Venerando Reynes noong 1912 na napinsala ng lindol ang bahagi nito noong 2013 at inayos noong 2015 hanggang 2016.
Lizan, may nalaman ka ba sa simbahan na ito?
Oo, the Church of Pardo was designed by a Spanish engineer-architect, and the church is probably the only one of its kind in Cebu that is of Byzantine influence. Domingo de Escondrelas was commissioned to design the church by Fray Manuel Ibias, who was parish priest from 1873 to 1893. He chose a Byzantine style for the structure because he wanted it distinct from other churches, explained by Father Pedro Galente in his book Philippine Church Fakes as cited in Balaanong Bahandi. The church is located on the highway in Pardo.
sa isa sa makasaysayang simbahan ng Cebu City, ang
San Nicolas di Tolentino Parish! San Nicolas Church is one of the oldest church in the country and often underappreciated. The San Nicolas Church was built in 1584. It holds an important historic significance, as important as the one held by Basilica del Santo Niño, built in 1565. It was built in honor of Saint Nicholas of Tolentino, the patron of Saint of the Souls in Purgatory. When Miguel Lopez de Legazpi was commissioned by Spain to lead an expedition to the Philippines, he landed in Cebu Island and established a settlement at the exact place where the San Nicolas Church stands today. The area is also considered the original site of the landing of Legazpi's armada on April 17, 1565. Legazpi named his settlement Cebu Viejo, separated from the ciudad by the Padrina, Greek, and El Pardo. Legazpi built the San Nicolas Church 19 years after he arrived there, and the parish church became the centerpiece of his little town. San Nicolas was a vibrant town during the Spanish period, the spawning ground for the revolution against Spain in 1898. One of the revolutionaries who died was Candido Padilla. The town eventually merged with Cebu City on April 17, 1901.
Saan ba ang susunod natin pupuntahan? Saan?
Katedral! Katedral ka! Bato, okay. Bato ninyo na tayo.
Andito na naman tayo sa tanyag at makasaysayang simbahan ang
Basilica del Santo Niño.
Santo Niño de Cebu, known as the Church of the Miraculous Senior Santo Niño de Cebu. This towering structure was built on the very site where the image of the child Jesus was discovered by a member of the expedition led by Spanish explorer Miguel Lopez de Legazpi on April 28, 1565. A soldier who went ashore discovered the image inside one of the houses and marked the spot where it was found. Soon thereafter, Father Andres de Ordaneta founded the convent and church of the Santo Niño in what is now Cebu.
Since its founding, the church had been destroyed and rebuilt several times under different priors, but always in the place where the Santo Niño was found. Father Diego Herrera, the first prior of the convent, supervised the construction of the church and convent buildings made of wood and nipa, but these were gutted by a fire that hit the area on November 1, 1566. It was during the term of Father Juan Albaran as prior the current stone church was constructed. Father Albaran began construction in 1735 while succeeding priors applied the finishing touches. Its completion in 1740, it was given the honorific title Basilica Minore in 1965. Baka doon, hanap tayo.
Tara.
Punta tayo doon sa malayong lugar.
Teka, nakikita niyo ba yung nakikita ko?
Saan?
Andito tayo ngayon sa
Metropolitan Cathedral.
In 1665, when Fray Juan Lopez took over and up to 1741, there was still no decent church, only a tabiki barn covered with palm leaves, said Muhares, adding that one was substantially finished in 1786, but by 1829 it was in ruins. According to the Balaanong Bahandi, a stone church was successfully completed during the latter part of first Cebuano Bishop Juan Bautista Corredor's term from 1862 to 1934. This structure was renovated by Corredor's successor, Archbishop Gabriel Reyes, and consecrated in 1940, but it was destroyed by American bombings during World War II, and all that remained of it was the facade. When Cebu Archbishop Emeritus Ricardo Cardinal Vidal was appointed parish priest of the cathedral in 1981, it was already the current structure, minus the two sides.
Katedral ng Cebu. Itinayo ang unang katedral gawa sa kahoy at nipa at naging sentro ng diocese ng Cebu noong 1595. Itinanghal ng Arsobispado ang Cebu at naging Metropolitan Cathedral noong 1934. Tanging ang harapan, ang kampanaryo at palibot na pader ng simbahan ang nanatiling nakatayo matapos masira noong ikalawang digmaang pandaigdig. Muling binuo sa panahon ni Arsobispo Julio Cardinal Rosales noong 1950.
Dito na tayo sa huling makasaysayang simbahan, ang
San Jose de la Montaña Parish.
nakasulukuyang tinatawag na St. Joseph Patriarch Parish.
Catania Parish, built sometime in the 1920s during the time of Father Valeriano Cabantan. The Mabolo Church original design was neo-Gothic. Even today, after some remodeling and expansion works in the structure, one can still see neo-Gothic influences in the pointed arcs of the bell tower, the only untouched part of this 20th century architectural jewel, according to the Cebu Archdiocese book Balaanong Bahandi. Citing works of Father Pedro Galendi and Felipe Redondo, Balaanong Bahandi said that Mabolo was first founded as Talamban in 1600 by workers of an Augustinian friar estate called Banilad, who built there a chapel dedicated to Saint Joseph. Though not yet a parish, it kept burial and baptismal records, and by 1792 had its own priest to minister to the needs of the townsfolk.